Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nigga Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Probably not going to be too crazy today. Most likely just going to get through this so I could try to go get me some relaxation. But I felt I needed to speak about this at least why we can speak about it. Latoya, what's going on, baby? First things first, hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Monday. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekends, their holiday weekend. Hopefully everybody was able to gather up with the family, keep themselves safe, keeping themselves great on all accords. And yeah, back to the work week slash school week. Hopefully everybody have a blessed one through this week as well too. Susanna, what's going on, baby? Cherry, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. I know it was kind of later than expected, but nonetheless, still had a good conversation. If you missed it, catch the replay. Um, Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday morning for the conversation. That one was definitely needed on all the court. Today, I'm gonna do this a little bit different. That's only because I feel it needs to be different. I'm gonna speak on something that I've been seeing, and it's becoming not just a trend now. It feels like a repeated cycle. That's what's up, Cherry. You know that. More good, baby. I want to speak to some of those youngins again that need to hear this. You coming from a good background, you able and blessed to have both parents. They raising you to the fullest. They raising you to the best standards that they can. It is only right that you respect them and do right by them. Serious, what's going on, baby? This is a common problem again that I've been seeing. Kids, even teens, getting crazy, disrespectful with the parents, especially the parents who are actually doing right by them. There should be no reason why you rebelling. There should be no reason why you even get crazy, even in public places. I've always felt when you defy your parent or you disrespect your parent in public, that's the most blatant hate and disrespect you could ever give to a parent. Sorry, it is. Because in the long run, you can't get mad when your parent is definitely telling you something that they need to tell you, especially when you are, you flying off the rails. That is their job. Now, if you coming from a cushy background where you didn't have to worry about certain struggles, I don't know why you would want to even try to present yourself or put yourself into the struggle. It's like moving backwards to a degree. We trying to push forward, you want to move backwards. You want to get a taste of what this life really is, right? But you don't see that taste of life you want, it ain't going to be the taste of life that sits good in your mouth. It's not. It's going to have not just a nasty taste or smell to it. Come on now. It's just going to leave a stain on you because it shows again you don't have no type of values and morals even when being taught. There's some of you that again are wilding out for respect. Your parents brought you into this world and they could easily take you out. Maurice, what's going on, baby? There's no way you're talking to your father like he the next nigga in the street. Excuse my language. There's no way you're gonna tell me that. I might not have a great relationship with my father the way I was supposed to, but guess what? If I would have thought to get crazy, even if I thought I wanted to get crazy, he'd have had to humble me, like most parents would have to do, humble your ass, because you getting a little too big for your britches. It's time for you again to have that utmost love and respect for those who are actually doing right by you. Drina, what's going on, baby? Hold on, let me check something real quick, baby. But this is the problem now. Again, this is a common problem that I'm seeing. Even to a certain degree, we shouldn't be going that route. We should never be arguing with our kids. Not at all. There's no way you're gonna tell me that that feels comfortable. You should never, ever, ever have that notion to think I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go against somebody that gave me life. You're not gonna win that fight. And especially again when they brought you into the world. Like, what is wrong with some of y'all? And some of y'all, you do have some pent up anger. Some of y'all feel a type of way. You got pent up frustration and feelings. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. You never go against the grain, and you never go against the parents. Prime example: if I gotta send you to your grandmother's for specific reasons, because I might either be doing things, we might either be doing things that we are doing to make sure we keep this comfortable background, so on and so forth. You can't be that upset, especially when you still are being taken care of regardless. There's no way you're gonna tell me that. So are your parents supposed to struggle just to try to keep you in this good light? Or do you want to go to a struggle? That struggle right there, you ain't gonna be happy. Just imagine you coming from a cushy background, now you moving backwards. You want to be street, you want to be thugged out. You want to really go through the normal day-to-day struggles of people who are actually going through that. You ain't gonna like that. That ain't gonna sit well with you. You're gonna end up saying, nah, I shouldn't have even tweaked out. Uncle L, what's going on, my guy? I'm sorry, but some of you are lucky to really have both your mothers and your fathers, right? And if they are doing the right things, they giving you the right type of attention, they raising you properly again, they trying to set you to a higher plane and a higher expectation on things, you can't get mad about that. What is the issue? And if there is an issue underlying somewhere, you have to be able to come to your parents and talk to them. If your parents are the type of people that you could actually sit down and talk with them, talk with them. Sorry, I had to really catch myself because there's some of y'all again who will never understand that pain of losing both parents. I don't care how old you get. Y'all ain't gonna never feel that pain. That's a pain that you would not want to feel. Sorry, it's not. Gotta use logic. If there is an issue and you feel you have to do whatever it is you do, then guess what? Tell your parents the way you're supposed to. If they are telling you anything happens or if there's anything you need to discuss with us, come talk with us. If they're giving you that love and they giving you that inspiration, there should be no reason why you holding back anything. And I was unhappy with certain things. As much as I tried to hold it back, no, I had to let my mother know. I'm unhappy about this. Is there any way I could get out of that? Is there any way we could work around that? And that's what a parent does. When you learn to speak to your parents and not just speak to them like they some children or some other people in the streets, when you have that respect like they have for you, that love like they got for you, you'll be surprised what things you could get past. You'd be surprised how far, you know, things will take you. And again, there's some of y'all that will never know that burden. And I would hope to God you never find out that burden. Shoot. Try to keep them and try to be with them as long as possible. You're supposed to cherish every moment with your parents, regardless to what. But again, the worst act of the file against anything is disrespecting your parents in public. I couldn't have thought to curse my mom's out, even act out really in front of her without me suffering a consequence. Now, when they start looking at you and even talking to you like, yo, you definitely done lost your mind. I don't even know who the hell you are no more. That should be a problem right there. You need to resolve that. Whatever anger you got, let it out. That's what your parents are here for. Let it out. And I'm sorry, but this is a common problem that's going to continuously be a common problem. And I would urge those type of parents that are doing right to again stand on your 10 toes as a united front. Because in the long run, your kids should not be going against you for what? Especially when you ain't doing nothing but trying to give them the best life. Kid you not. You'll live longer when you respect your parents. Your days will not be as short as you think. I've realized that people who have done that go against the grain on all angles. Uh, some of them ain't here right now. They can't even say, damn, I wish I wouldn't have did that. I apologize. Some of them are locked up, never coming home. Keep it a buck there. No way you're gonna tell me you feel comfortable disrespecting them, cursing at them, even trying to fight them. When you think you that big and buck and you try to fight your own father, nah, that's a problem. Your father 9 out of 10 is gonna lay you the hell out. And in all actuality, can't blame him. Because what would make you go against your mother first and then your father? And you speaking to them like again, you in the same age group. Like y'all really people that don't know each other in the streets. Wild out for respect, man. And there's some of you that are not gonna take heed to this lesson or this message. You'll find out the hard way and see what's really being said. You're gonna end up feeling that. Because God forbid if both of them end up having to go, who you got? You could get two grandparents. No, my fault. You get four grandparents because you got the mother's parents and the father's parents. So you got four grandparents, two grandmothers, two grandfathers, right? You can have multiple aunts, uncles, everything along those boards, but you only get one mother and one father. And when they both gone, that's something that it ain't gonna sit well with you. It's definitely gonna put a dark space in your heart. And you might be crippled behind it. It's time to wisen up for some of y'all, man. You got people right now that would kill to have their parents back, or even have parents like you because they doing right. Now I know there's some toxic parents, some fucked up parents. I understand that, but the ones who are actually doing everything by the book the way they supposed to, those should get the utmost respect. There should be no reason why you lashing out and fighting, even in public. That don't look right. That makes people look at you different. That makes people think that you're not being raised right when you being raised the best way possible. Dagmar, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Again, you're not going to understand that until it's too late. And I'm sorry. Some of y'all really crashing out. Crashing out for all the wrong things. No doubt, serious. Be safe on that road, baby. And appreciate you for dropping those links, baby. But I'm being honest with you. There's some kids right now that wish they could have their parents back. Y'all can have the best parents in the world. Guess what? You decide you want to go a road because you want to rebel so badly. See, I always thought rebellion would come from you got overly strict parents, overbearing parents. That part I can understand, where some people will rebel and even go against because it's like, well, damn if I do, damned if I don't. But you got others that will literally sit there, listen to you, talk with you, try to help you through your problem. Those should get the utmost respect out of everybody. If I'm sitting here going through anything and I knew either one of the parents was here, guess what? Let me holler at y'all real quick. Lend me your ear real quick. I got uncles and aunts right now that do the same shit. You know, anytime you need to speak to me, I got people that do that with me, period. But it's never going to be the same when it's your mother or your father that could give you the advice that you might actually need. It might be something within that advice they giving you that clicks into your head. It might give you that strength and that ingenuity to figure out whatever it is you're going through and get past it. Tamika, what's going on, baby? You can't have selective outrage, in my opinion, because that's exactly what that is, selective outrage. And if you are upset about something, again, open your mouth and say something. It's not that hard to do. It shouldn't be. And I hear you, Dagmar, again, because you got to look at it. There's some people who are still blessed, even into their old ages, to somewhat still have their parents. It ain't too many people that got their parents before the age of 50. Some people ain't going to keep that. I'm telling you, there should never be a time when the kid feels that's the best thing to do. You know what? I'm just going to go against regardless. I don't even care. You should care because guess what? You got your father. 9 out of 10, your father not playing that shit. Like most fathers, they ain't playing that. To some degree, the moms might have a little, like not compassion, but they're gonna have a little leniency. The father's not trying to hear that. If I gotta hear my wife, baby mother, whatever, getting crazy with you, and you know you ain't, nah, I'm gonna have to shut you down and humble your ass because that's what a parent is supposed to do. Either which one. Frugal, what's going on, baby? That's not just rude and disrespectful. That's just downright, in my opinion, excuse me, ungodly. Yeah, you can't pick your parents. Just like the parents can't pick the kids, right? You gotta always hit that with a double-edged sword. But I feel you coming from a good family, you got more than one sibling, and everybody is being raised properly, doing what they supposed to be doing. Why are you going backwards? Sharonda, what's going on, baby? That's crazy. But see, I think I know where some of this is coming from too. Again, there's a system that's been placed on people. You can't tell your kids what to do. You can't discipline your kids the way you want to because the minute you decide to do so, this is a problem. Like, come on now. A common problem. It is time for, again, y'all to stand up, even the single parents. You're doing what you can do because you want your child to be on a successful playing field one way or another. You don't want them to be another victim of circumstance. another state number, or another toe tag. Excuse me for saying it that way. You want your child to be preserved in the best way. You want them to lead the flock, lead their own flock, create their own generational wealth, etc., etc. Can't drop the ball when it comes to them. And some parents are going to know when there's something wrong with their kids. I would tell those kids in those instances, when you got those parents who are really trying to dig, they are digging because they want to make sure you're good. And they want you to come talk to them. You think it ain't hip to talk to them, but it is. Again, take what I said for granted. You'll find out the hard way. Again, I can tell y'all right now, there ain't a damn day that don't go by I wish I can't talk to my moms. Face to face for real. In the actual physical. Let me talk to you for a minute. Let your baby boy get the ear real quick. Mr. J, what's going on, my guy? Been a minute. Hope all is well with you. Like, come on now. There's no way you gonna tell me that that's the best way to go. It ain't. Again, no bad behavior should be rewarded. And honestly, in all actuality, you lucky you ain't been swallowing your teeth. Because there's some fathers that, again, they ain't playing that. They go by that old standard. You were supposed to respect your parents just like you supposed to respect the elders in your community. And the minute you start getting crazy with them, calling them all sorts of B's and N's and everything else, all of that is out the door with your father. He might whoop your ass. Sorry. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? Come on now. It's like I said, just had anniversary. My pops made it 2 years. My pops' moms made it a year. Mother's Day. My mom's been going 11. And despite whatever, I would kill to talk to either one of them right now and actually look them in the face and talk to them like I would want to. I ain't gonna get that though. I gotta talk to them through prayer. I gotta talk to them to the sky. That ain't the way to be going for some of y'all. Y'all think it's a joke, it's not. I might sound like I'm being pent up about it. I'm not. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. Should be no reason why you getting disrespectful with your parents. But this is why I always say this too to some parents. You can't always be friends with your kids, and you got to be watchful of what you're doing around them, because that's what they will soak up, and that's what they think is going to be the norm to do. I can't be showing my kid a good example if I'm sitting around a bunch of people. I'm just getting wasted and doing things I know I ain't supposed to be doing in front of them. Some of y'all that are getting wasted, smoking, doing whatever, all in front of them. They gonna pick that up. This is why you got some of these youngins right now. It's not just peer pressure from within the people in their community. It's what they seeing at home. And it's also, again, what they see in the community. Well, shoot, they doing this and they doing this, why I can't do this? Again, they at that stage where they just gonna be following. It ain't right. And again, you need to get yourselves together. And I mean actually get yourselves in order. The world is shaping so drastically, and you think it's a game. You better honor your mother and your father. I don't give a damn what background it is. Be honored that, again, without them, you wouldn't be here to say or do anything. Again, they gave you birth. They held you. They did whatever with you. Be thankful for that. Not gonna lie to you. Again, if you are coming from the best background, you should want to act like it. Why go backwards? Because you feel that's the way you need to do it. And if you coming from a privileged background, you definitely shouldn't be getting all crazy, not just to try to get in and fit into a society that don't probably even accept you. Like some of y'all kill to be with certain people, but then those certain people ain't gonna have the right people around them to uplift you. If anything, they probably going against you. I'll keep it a buck with you. Why put yourself in the midst of danger because you want to prove something? There's some of you that you riding around with your little groups and cliques and got thinking y'all the shit. But when shit hit the fan, guess what? You ain't gonna be prepared for that plan. And that plan most likely will lead you somewhere where you ain't gonna have the help. You ain't gonna be as big as bad as you think. And some of y'all that think you just running around and doing whatever, okay. There's gonna be somebody bigger and badder, and there's definitely gonna be somebody that humbles your ass. Always remember that part. Tanya, what's going on, baby? There's a couple of things I was gonna bring out this morning. I didn't want to bring it up, but this was one of them. Because this is something that we should never see. Children getting disrespectful and out of pocket, especially in public. That's the most embarrassing thing you can do because guess what? It ain't just everybody else looking at you. You got your family looking at you. You disrespecting your mother and your father, you disrespecting the whole family, whether you got siblings or not. Disrespecting the family as a whole. See, some of y'all will take what you see, not just on social media, but take what you see in these movies and these books and everything else and think that's the way life is. It's not the way it is. I hear you, Tanya. I know Manic Monday for a lot of y'all. So I say I ain't gonna be too crazy on this today. Take a little hour out of my time. It don't even matter. You know, you got those friends you trying to be so big and bad for and trying to impress. Guess what? If something does happen, you get locked up. How many of them friends you think gonna really be there for you? If you ain't listening to stern, fair warnings from people, how long you think those people gonna be around you? How long you think it's gonna be before it's all said and done? And some of them might not be around you because they feel like this. I already gave you a warning. I told you you tripping. You need to chill, think, and you still went and did it anyway. What you want me to do about it? And in all instances, they would be right because I'm not going to be around somebody that's not going to take heed of the message. I'm not going to be around somebody that's just going to keep trying to override and just even downright disregard what the hell I'm saying. Especially if I'm saying something to keep you in the well balance. I think about that. Sin, you gotta really think about that. Are these people that don't mean you anything worth the risk? If they ain't trying to uplift you, if they ain't trying to get you into a better position, if y'all all are not even on the same level as far as this is what we want to do, this is what we trying to do, then those ain't the people for you. I said this before and I'm gonna say this again. If they laugh at you when you are going through your mental struggles, if they turn away from you, whether you down and out, if they turn on you, period, and turn on you for no reason, then that means they ain't for you in the first place. They wasn't for you. They was only around you to benefit one way or another. Once they felt they couldn't benefit, that's what they start doing. So I'm saying you got to start them from when they're young and show them that no matter what goes on in life, your obligation, whether you believe it or not, is to try to make them happy. You know, and this is my problem, at least with how I see things. Everybody is so quick to be on a divisional tip and not trying to be on an inspirational tip. We ain't trying to grow together. We ain't trying to see something better. I keep preaching that because it's the damn truth. I don't care how I gotta say it, it's being said. And there's some of you that you need to wake up and wisen up before you end up either in jail or dead. And I'm sorry to say it that way. It is the truth now. Be thankful and be blessed that you got people that actually honor you and respect you and care enough about you to let you know when you wilding out. Because you're gonna have a whole bunch of yes men around you, and those yes men ain't gonna be around when shit hit the fan. They not. Get in control of whatever emotions you're going through, and either try to open your mouth and express yourself, or just suffer the vengeance behind it. That's why I said last night, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Nobody should suffer in silence. Even you kids, you feel like you can't open your mouth and speak to your parents. But if you got the right type of parents, you should be able to come through with ease. My mom's made it easy for me, no matter what it was when I was younger, to come. Shit, everybody was coming to talk to her. All my friends was coming to talk, for real. That's because my mom's had that instilled in her. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and allow you to fuck up. She done even made it to a point where that was her duty. Fuck just trying to help you with education if I can help you with it. If I know I can try to get you somewhere, I'm gonna get you somewhere. That's what she believed in. It's people that I know for a fact wasn't even trying to hear what I was saying, but they heard what she was saying and kindly turned their shit around. Again, you might not be able to resonate with somebody, but there's somebody that will be able to resonate with you. So again, when somebody is giving you the best advice, listen to it. That best advice could be your most helpful advice. It could be your most successful advice in life. I was blessed to not have to worry about going through adoption system or agency. I was blessed in certain angles to where I never got crazy. Never thought to get crazy. Even at my times of frustration, I couldn't do nothing but just still love and care for this woman because she cared for me. She didn't have to. That's where some of you people fail to realize. This is the point where you fail to realize that this is not a game no more. Love yourself, love your parents, love everybody. Love is gonna always be that determining factor. Why? Because if I know I got enough strength and love in myself to build myself and build something around me, I could build and bring the right people along with me too. And if the right people are already with me, I should already see that. No doubt serious, baby. Some of y'all should be lucky. Because guess what? You got parents that are just having kids and leaving them to adoption, leaving them with other family to take care of. You sure you want to be in that struggle? For some of y'all that really think that it's not a struggle, you want to be in that struggle? Keep doing what you're doing. You'll find out. Because there's going to be days you really going to want your father or your mother to talk to. And you ain't going to have that. And the times that you did have to have it, you didn't take heed to it. You didn't care about it. Because you were so focused again on just self. Your parents are sacrificing everything to try to make sure you live in a comfortable existence. Just love that. Love it and honor it and respect it for real. And I'm gonna say this to some of you parents out there who are definitely going through that little struggle right now with your kids. The struggle will always remain that way until things change. And sometimes you're gonna have to really back that into your kids' heads that look, as much as you think I'm being unhip or being a square, I'm doing something that's keeping you here. Doing something for the betterment of you, not for myself. I'm already where I need to be. Find out what you want to do in life and how you're going to continue to do it. And I definitely got to make sure you have the strength, not just spiritually, but mentally, because you're going to go through things in life that we trying to avoid you going through right now. When you get older, you'll notice that those lessons are forever. Mom's taught me you're going to have days when everything is sunny and glorious. You're going to have days when it's raining, storming. Don't matter what the weather is, keep yourself in the most humblest of positions. But also take heed to whatever warnings and anything that could be around you, surrounding, period. It is time for y'all to see something better outside of destruction, family division. Sorry, but had to hear that this morning. Might not like how it's being said, but it's being said. Another thing I'm seeing now, I'm going to switch that subject because I might come back to that later. Might do a discussion tonight. If not, I'll definitely bring it back tomorrow. Now, I'm gonna bring it to a media standpoint. So we got certain correspondents and stuff that they only want to report on something when it comes to damaging or something that's going to make us as a melanated kind look bad. But they won't have the same energy when there's other people that are doing the exact same things. I'm going to make a nice little stern message on that today. I'm sorry, but it's needed. There's some of you that you know you come from this struggle regardless to what. And if you coming from a struggle, you should know what it is. There should be no reason, again, why you are only commenting on what we're doing and you're not commenting on what everybody else is doing. I believe in what fair opportunity, fair game. Now, some of y'all might have heard about the situation with the NBA star apparently having relations with a minor. Now, I don't fully know what the whole thing is about it because it seems like almost every time you turn around, we are getting stories like that and it's getting more disturbing. So, in that instance right there, you got to look at it. Is it really something to overlook? No. I don't care what race, creed, whatever you are. You doing messed up shit in society, guess what? You got to get called out on it. No doubt, Cherry, appreciate you, baby. But let's keep it a buck now. You can't sit here and just comment and make news on one thing and you're not willing to do that with everybody else. Now, again, this NBA player got accused of having relations with a minor. Make it make sense, though, but you ain't talking about it. What's going on? You'll talk about another melanated athlete or whatever when it comes to that. Now, let's be real. That's a hot topic right there, but guess what? There's maybe one or two correspondents that ain't gonna talk about it. And they ain't gonna talk about it because it don't fit their demographic. If you ain't bashing your own kind, it don't make news. It don't make nothing. Another prime example again of why there's always gonna be division. You're not gonna sit here and just allow that to go and not say nothing on it. Because guess what? A topic like that can affect probably your future. You might have people that are walking around somewhere down the line that could do something like that to your family or around your family. And you're not going to talk about it, but you'll talk about everything else. You're talking about people that passed away and you talked about them like they was a dog in the most disrespectful way. Bringing up old stuff that wasn't fully, not even detailed. You bringing up stuff that you know for a fact. It didn't really matter. It was just something to say for you. Viral, what's going on, baby? You said it because that was just something for you to say. You'll sit there and pick apart certain things. And again, prime example, if somebody didn't get properly charged and convicted of a crime, I don't care if it's still appearing up on a rap sheet. Or I don't care if it is appearing somewhere. Or you bringing up something from that time frame. Go on about your business. And stop. I keep telling you, son, go to school. That's why you're going to be 50 in the 8th grade. I keep telling you, son. Go to school. They're going to never learn nothing. My bad, y'all. No, I had to cut up with the people in the morning as always. But, again, how do you hear a story like that and you don't speak upon it? But if that had been one of us brothers or one of us sisters that had that crown jacket coming on them, you quick to talk about it. Come on now. No doubt, Drina. You already know, baby. I don't understand that. Let's really keep it a buck, man. So, a basketball star that's not a brother that caught a charge for. Give me 1 second, y'all. Want to be New York City? You driving slow like it's traffic, bro. What's wrong with you? Man, my bad, y'all. You hating that? You driving slow like it's traffic, man. Just go. So again, a person that's not of our stature didn't catch a crime, and you ain't speaking upon it. It makes you look bad all in all because you're being hypocritical. And this ain't a race thing. This is just calling it like I see it. If I'm going to be talking about certain topics, I'm going to call out every little thing I think I can call out. And I don't care about, again, race, creed, or any of that. If it's fuck shit that's going on that needs to be discussed, we going to discuss it. Yeah, I know, Viral. It's always like that. And that's what killed me. It ain't traffic like that where you got to be doing that. You just did that because you felt like doing it. Turn them damn sirens off for a minute. Keith, what's going on, my guy? It ain't no way that a topic like that happens and I don't speak about it. I don't care how anybody felt. I'm going to talk about it. But you refuse to talk about it. I ain't even going to bring this person up because it really don't matter. You just keep proving to the world again that you are the type of people that'll always cause division amongst your own flock. And it's sad. If that had been somebody like a Floyd Mayweather or something like that along those lines that caught that charge or just caught that scandal just now, you would be all over it. But you're not going to be on it when it's somebody else outside of us. Can't have selective outrage and have selectiveness on anything, especially your correspondent, reporter, anything. You're supposed to call it down if you're supposed to. You are. Because you have an obligation to do. Now, everybody wanted to get your view and opinion on it, and you didn't have nothing to say. because it wasn't a brother. That's why. And there are people like you, even in the media, that make it again difficult for the revolution to really start. I'm telling me, like, you better think about what you're saying and doing. If you're going to talk about one person, you should be able to talk about everybody that catches that same charge. Anybody that's under that microscope of statutory R word, this is why I can't wait to get this rumble popping, because I'm not going to be holding my breath. I'm going to say it and talk it and give it the way I'm supposed to. There ain't no way in the hell you going to tell me you ain't going to say nothing about that, but you'll say something about anybody that's within our community. How to make it make sense. And it actually doesn't. Because again, you're being hypocritical. You are supposed to be giving what you're supposed to be giving to the people. Not just news, but also insight, input. And you sitting quiet on it. I guarantee you they're going to talk about it again today, and you might just sit quiet on it. See, it be sisters and brothers like you that really make it hard for people to really trust, and you make people not want to be bothered at all. I don't want to be bothered with somebody that I know for a fact is only pick and choose what they pick. Now we ain't doing that. Not gonna do that. If you're gonna call it down the middle. What's going on? See, like me, I do anything I talk about, I call it down the middle. I don't just come at one person, I come at everybody. Because again, it is a general topic. Definitely appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. And honestly, where does the ball stop at now? Oh, shut up! Shut! Shut it up! My bad. Wouldn't be a New York moment without hearing one of them damn. Yeah, I know. Made my scalp hurt just now. My bad, y'all. My bad. But yeah, we're not gonna negate that fact. Not gonna do that. At what point does the ball stop? When do you stop just trying to destroy and bash your own kind and actually try to, call it down the middle like you're supposed to? Again, the divisional tactic. A divisional tactic that again is going to cripple everybody. If I'm gonna call out certain things the way I need to, I'm gonna do it the way I need to. I'm not gonna do it the way you think. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Now it's a whole fact, Keith. You know that part. I won't be surprised if I hear another one at some point. But again, let's get back to that though. There's some of you people that show the utmost respect to the craft, especially bringing reports or just bringing real news when needed. There's some of y'all that only care about news if it's affecting us and making us look bad. Stop painting us in a bad picture. Not everybody is in a messed up struggle. Not everybody is flying out the window. And if you're going to call it down the middle, call it down the middle. If you're going to talk about negatives that's going on, talk about the positives that's going on as well. Just keeping in the buck with you. It's going to be a common problem again when you're not doing what you need to do. So if you're going to get into this field of industry, you're going to be calling the news or you calling everything the way you're supposed to, call it the right way. Don't call it the way you feel like calling it. Because again, essentially, you are hurting yourself in the long run. You making yourself look bad, not just within your community, but the people outside looking in will definitely look at you funny. Another thing I've been seeing is some of y'all again, you're doing certain things that you know for a fact will have dire consequences. And will definitely burn you in the long run. And I think it's time for it to stop. Honestly. There's some of you young women out there enticing the wrong type of men. And then, or even if it's not the wrong man, you're enticing any and everybody because you feel that's the way you should do it. But don't entice people if you don't plan on going far. It's another thing I can say. You gotta really keep it real with yourselves. There's some of y'all again who are putting yourselves in the only danger because you feel that's the way to go. That's the way everything moves, right? No. Just know when you go too far and do too much, you might not get that, you might get that energy that you don't want. It is time to think better and do better for real. I'm sorry, but in this world right now, you either gonna get your head straight or you're gonna get knocked out the park. If you get knocked out the park, that's because you really either didn't care or you didn't adhere to the message at hand. Really, it's time for some of y'all to understand that the actions that you take, they got strong consequences behind them. There's some of you who are going to even the depths again of enticing the wrong type of attention. And then when the attention gets met with the energy, you don't have it. And you play victim one way or another. But that even backfires at you at some point. It will, because now you're giving people a clear vision that, yeah, you can't be trusted. East Dad, what's going on, my guy? Like, you're giving people, even from the outside looking in again, a reason not to trust you. Because if you did this and got somebody in trouble for some BS, imagine what else you would do just to try to get ahead. Or just imagine what else you would do again just to try to paint a picture that you really shouldn't even have to paint. Don't put yourselves out there to be hanging fruit, basically. And a lot of y'all that are doing it slowly but surely. But you'll get the picture at some point. And hopefully it'll be earlier and not later. You gotta think about that. Those type of dangers and those type of presidents you set, they mess up people's lives. Gotta think about it. And really take heed to that. If I'm having date with you or something like that, you enticing something, I'm not expecting you to try to get crazy, or even because something didn't go right, you decide to go left and even try to get it to a point of hurting somebody or harming somebody in one way. There are a lot of brothers right now who done got locked up or got their lives kind of ruined because, again, some of you females are doing the things you know for a fact is going to have a dire consequence. What up, dude? Oh, son, stop looking like you did something evil and guilty at the same time. What's going on, my guy? Slow motion, man. Shoot. I can't call it work. I don't know, nigga. I'm off. Nigga, I just got out this morning. We got out this morning. Oh, yeah. I be there, them niggas try to, yo, we might. I'm slept, nigga. Yeah, you know that. Christy, what's going on, baby? Don't come in here cartwheeling and knocking over the Henny, baby. Oh, but come on now. Y'all putting
like at I See, I hear y'all open, man. Still,
They over
listen,
until they over until after January.
until after January.
Yeah, but it's just the main lot. That's it. Everything else is shut down. They done already
Oh,
disassembled
really?
stuff here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just the main lot.
Oh, okay. About to say, man.
Yeah, you know they wild enough for respect.
Like, yeah, yo. When I heard that, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nah, man, I said the same thing and I laughed at it. I said, let's see how this goes.
Nah, they got it control, yo. I mean, y'all still getting business though, right?
I would believe so. I don't
Yeah,
come into the nighttime. I
oh,
don't be
yeah,
caring.
that's right. That's
I
right.
don't be listen. I don't
Yeah,
be
that's right.
caring what they do. Just don't have me doing something I don't need to do. That's all I can tell you. Shit. Oh, this not part of my description. This not my. You know, with that, they're like, I'm that serious. You're like, I ain't supposed to be doing that, nigga. Oh, with you?
Yo, be good,
Oh
baby.
shit! You already damn. I gotta go back this way. My bad. Shit. My bad, y'all. Talking to an ex co-worker that used to work with me. But you know, this is what I'm saying though, for real. It is time for some of you, again, young men and women, to think before you do things. The more that you sit here and do irresponsible stuff, you're gonna get a lot of consequences behind it. Consequences you ain't prepared for. I ain't messing with you. Don't encourage the madness, man. Christy, you already encouraging it. Serious, you got no better. Stop encouraging the madness. No, but I'm being serious. There should be nobody being falsely accused or locked up for anything of that nature, especially when nothing went down of that nature. But again, some of y'all are gonna reap what you sow. When you constantly lie or you continue to lie, at some point you get wrapped up in a lie, and that don't never look good on you. So again, be wise in the decisions you make, and again, be safe on all angles. And I'm speaking again to you, young men and women. Be safe. Ladies, stop putting yourself out there like dangling fruit. Fellas, stop being simps. Sorry, some of y'all being simps to a point where you're even getting yourselves harmed and killed. And for what? Make it make sense. Christy, I ain't messing with you. You know, butt me. It's all I'm talking about with y'all. See, y'all don't love me. You know what? I'm glad y'all don't love me. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm tired of y'all. You wanna stop disrespecting my case. Stop disrespecting. Stop disrespecting me and stop encouraging this damn madness. But no, I just wanted to get that out there today, definitely, because it was needed. Again, some of y'all putting yourself in dangerous positions, and for what? Just because you want to be loved and cared for. I can understand that. Or just because you want to be out and about in the free world. All right. But just know there's certain things that when you do it, it'll be done back to you, or at some point it'll come back to haunt you. Risky business. Like it ain't worth it. It definitely is not worth your life, your safety, well being, none of that. Think before you do things. Before I do get up out of here, I definitely still want to give love and thanks and appreciations to everybody that's been a part of this family and been a part of this growth. And we still growing, we still continuing to push that movement forward. Got to start bringing the conversation to where people start really opening their eyes and getting hip to certain things. I do believe in it. I know, series, you know, baby. But you know, I really want this to be out there. You know, there's just some things that you're not going to be able to overlook or underlook. We're going to have to bring it to the table, and we're going to have to bring it directly. That's what I plan on doing, bringing things directly. You know, this ain't no last resort, but you're going to hear it from the source. Mary, what's going on, baby? I don't know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But let's think about that before anything. You know, is it really worth it? Is it really worth putting your well-being and your safety at risk? No. You don't understand that when you create lies and cause lies like that on either angle, you're not just destroying somebody's livelihood. You are possibly setting yourself up for the wrong energy that you don't want and don't need. There's some people who will actually harm you because of your lies and because of your manipulation and your BS. And this is why I'm saying that, you gotta wake up to that shit. System ain't built for the system ain't built for us the way you think it's built for us. And again, some of you young women out there, stop enticing the wrong behavior and stop lying. You was out here being fast to a point where now that energy is being met. You got two options, but that option should not include lying on somebody. If everything was consensual and you know it was consensual, why lie about it? Because you upset about something? Different ways to deal with it. That's his real rap. Again, look how many people are being locked up, falsely accused, even to a point again of having to go through jail time because of a lie. You don't know what that person probably had planned in front of them. You don't know what blessings you probably blocked from them. And if you didn't block their blessings, it's going to take them longer to get where they want to get at because of that situation. Again, think before you do. Lil Robbie, what's going on, my guy? Man, you think it's a game, but it's really not a game at all. It's not. So again, get it straight. Because when it's all said and done, those lies come back to haunt you. Those actions you took, they have dire consequences. Again, there are people who are getting harmed and hurt now because of lies that you created. Some people are not going to be for you playing with their livelihoods. And if something don't happen to them the way you think it's going to happen to them, how does that make you look? Now, again, you got people from the outside looking at you. I can't trust this person. I'm not going to be around this person. For all I know, we could all be chilling. And she'll lie and say that we did this to her, knowing we ain't do shit to her. Come on now. Be real with yourselves, man. This is not the type of actions that you want or need. Again, think about what was said today before I get up out of here. I could be reiterating on this tonight because I honestly feel that needs to be spoken about. And also what I was just saying about people of news reporting status. Yeah, that's going to be discussed too. Again, you're going to have these people that are causing the utmost division. They being one of them, because again, you can't just report on one set of news and don't report on all of them. That's like me being a news reporter and I'm only reporting on everything that's happening in the hood, but I'm not reporting everything that's happening everywhere else. You forgot. There's things that's happening not just in your area, it's happening everywhere. Gotta call it down the middle all day. We definitely appreciate you again for dropping those links, serious baby. Just remember that when you consistently lying on top of that, it comes back. Comes back full speed. Putting yourselves in harm's way for real, man. And a lot of you will start being prosecuted. Once it comes to find out you done lied on somebody and you done did whatever, you're going to start feeling that pain that that person felt. And if that person had to go through an even tougher pain, you're going to feel that twice as hard. Remember, karma is a thing. Think before you do. But I'm definitely about to chop this up tonight, most likely. It could be a late one. Or if not, like I said, I'll bring it back tomorrow, definitely. But I will be back. For those who are following me on Twitch or ain't following, make sure you download an app and following your boy. We'll definitely be back this afternoon with some good old vibes, or it could be early this evening. Definitely about to try to grab me up some rest while I can. And like I said, we'll be back, have a nice little discussion later on this evening. But we're going to come back for some good thrills, some good fun. The Monday Madness will begin. And if I do go tonight, I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to pop in, y'all more than welcome. So like I say, it's always good to have a conversation with the people and amongst the people and bringing something that's neat. I'm definitely going to bring that up tonight, most likely. I think I should be well rested by that anyway. And again, the link will be dropped in case anybody want to chime in on it. I'm not going to hold y'all long. Definitely go get myself some rest while I can. And we'll speak about it later. And again, I should be on Twitch, give or take, probably 5 or 6 o'clock. Most likely it'll be 6 o'clock. I'll make sure everybody's at least somewhat copacetic. Get your dance shoes ready. We definitely going to be up in here. Let me get up out of here. Finally reached my destination. I'm going to go lay my head down on this pillow. But nonetheless, it's always a blessing. I'm going to keep bringing what's necessary to the people. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and then be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. Like I said, I'll definitely be back on the Twitch, give or take 6 o'clock. No later than that. And I could be dropping this discussion early tonight too. So y'all tune in. And apologies again for those yesterday that was looking for the good feels. The weather was not trying to let me have nothing. It wasn't trying to let my Wi-Fi do nothing. Nonetheless, we got it. And we definitely going to continuously keep bringing what we need to, the good vibes and the uplift. For those who are coming into the fold, just know this is what we do over here. No matter if we're on for an hour or 20 hours, we going to give out this work when it's needed. Y'all definitely stay safe. Keep your third eye open. Enjoy your Monday mornings. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.